On a humid September night at Darrell Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, Texas quarterback Arch Manning jogged onto the field to cheers that quickly turned uneasy. By the second quarter, those cheers had faded into groans. By the third, boos echoed across the stadium. Yes, the number 7 Texas Longhorns beat UTEP 27-10 on Saturday. Yes, the scoreboard suggested a comfortable win. But the story of the night, and of the season so far, is the continued struggle of the quarterback who was supposed to be the face of college football in 2025. Manning, the most hyped recruit in a generation and the latest heir to football's most famous family, has yet to resemble the player many expected to see when he was projected as a preseason Heisman Trophy favorite. Instead of dazzling defenses, he has looked out of rhythm, inconsistent, and at times hesitant. Through 3 games, Manning has thrown just 6 touchdowns against 3 interceptions, not terrible, but far from the commanding presence fans hoped for. His passes have often sailed too high or fallen short. Drives that should have ended in touchdowns have sputtered to field goals. The offense, which was supposed to revolve around his arm talent and pedigree, has looked more cautious than explosive. The frustration was obvious in the stands. Every misfire drew sighs. Every missed opportunity deepened the tension. For a fanbase desperate to return to national championship contention, patience is running thin. The timing only heightens the concern. Texas sits at 2-1, but the real season begins in just a few weeks. On October 4th, the Longhorns travel to Florida, a hostile environment that will test their resolve. A week later, they face number 13 Oklahoma in a rivalry game that could define the entire season. By then, Manning must either prove he can rise to the challenge or risk dragging down a team loaded with playoff potential. The pressure on Manning is immense. He isn't just any quarterback. He's a Manning, the nephew of Peyton and Eli, the grandson of Archie. That name carries expectations that most 20-year-olds would struggle to shoulder. But at Texas, where the program has waited years for a return to dominance, the spotlight is even brighter. To be fair, there's still time. Some of college football's greatest quarterbacks endured rocky Septembers before turning things around. Manning still has the tools. The arm strength, the vision, the poise when he's locked in. But so far, he hasn't strung it all together. For now, the Arch experience has been more frustrating than fulfilling. Texas fans still believe in the promise of their quarterback, but they're also demanding answers. The next few weeks will reveal whether Arch Manning is truly ready to deliver on the immense hype, or whether his first season as the Longhorns' leader will be remembered as one of missed opportunities. One thing is clear. The clock is ticking, and Manning needs to show something, fast.